Hey, Dean. I like to make stuff for people. I'm not a man who like writes in a journal for himself, you know? But in that last video, at one point I said, I think it needs a little more vocal processing. And I did that, by which I mean I took a series of like filters that sort of, you know, filter the voice a little bit. Anyway, so we're going to see how it plays out. I also did this cool thing, so I'm just going to tell you about it. Check this out. We're going to drop it down to here. So I used a, what's it fucking called? Multi-band compressor, which you can route to different frequency ranges in the music, and I side-chained the vocals to it to compress the backtrack that's playing on the synth here. So it's real subtle, but not only do I have like different filters sort of rounding off the edges of the vocals, making sure there's not too much bass or hiss. I've never done it before, so I don't know if I did it well. But I also made it so that just slightly, when I speak, it lowers the volume of the mid-range frequencies of this backtrack. Not the bass, just like the range of frequencies that my voice sits in. That general range of the music drops like a decibel or two when I speak. Can you hear it? Hi, Dean. It just dropped a little bit, and now it's small. Yeah, but it just puts it, it's like I want it to be almost invisible, but just to carve out a little space for my voice when I talk and come back in when I don't. I think I got it. I don't know. I can hear it really good in here. I don't know how it's gonna come out of your phone speakers. Anyway. That's all. What I want to do is I want to create a YouTube channel aside from the one where I just do a video journal to you specifically, which I think there'd be a market for. I want to do this, and I want to draw tarot cards. And I wanted to place my voice in a balanced way inside the music so that I can draw cards and talk about them with vibe and music as like a platform for that, because I like tarot cards and I want to get better at reading them. And also, if I think about making music for the sake of making music and showcasing how good I am at it or am not, this fucking super saturated market. There's just everybody doing that. It's not motivating to me. It feels like a drop in an ocean of AI generated music now. But the human element is here. The 4 of coins. 4 represents stability. The 4 legs of a table. Coins represent the material realm. And gotta bring some playing in. You'll notice how much is growing out of the 4. I'm going to do a split screen camera thing where I have another camera up here pointed straight at the cards, and I'll lay them out so you can see them up close. I did it the other day. I just didn't feel like it right now. So that these can get a close up and I can take it out of my hand and say 4 coins, stability of the material condition. But the thing about stability is that if it lasts, it becomes stagnant. And so stability has to change. All stability will be disrupted. You know? And grow into 5, which is the introduction of something new that disrupts stability, but that's not a bad thing, necessarily. We've also got, the world, 20, and we've got the sun, 19. I drew these earlier. So the goal is to draw cards and talk about them while playing, and to find a way where it's balanced, where the introduction of tarot cards and sort of the discussion and riffing on the symbolism and the reading of that isn't something that just pulls focus from the music. Because it could kind of be like two competing things. But I don't want that. Or I want them to coexist, to synergize. Because I'm not really motivated to just sit here and play music. I want to talk about stuff. And these are a window and an access point to everything. Can I talk about that while playing music? Without it being kind of jagged, I could probably learn. I think I could develop the thing. Maybe even get to a point where I don't know, people would care to watch. Yeah. There's like a little bit of latency between the hearing the music and playing the keys, and it throws my rhythm off a little. I'm gonna solve that. That's what I'm thinking, Dean. 'Cause I wanna.